Hi, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And thank you so much for requesting this training. I do hope you take something from it. My name's Dave King from Affiliate Marketing BizOps. And today I want to go through the way to approach the two calls that we need to do once we've transitioned, once we build rapport on chat messenger, once we build trust and a sort of a relationship with potential prospects. Okay, and there's two types of call. There's the triage and check-in call, which is about 15-minute call. And there is the clarity sales call, strategy call, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so the smooth transition is obviously building the relationship on chat messenger. We do a 2-date method where there's no spam in there. So as you know, I've got free training on that. If you do want it, just drop me a DM or email me. The email's at the bottom there. And I shall put this sheet, send you the sheet along with this, so you'll have this actual sheet, so you can, if you want to book a 15-minute call, clarity call with me, feel free. So we'll start with the triage checking call. So why do we transition people from chat to a 15-minute call? Okay, now the very reason for this, it's not a sales call. There's no money on the table. This is a call that you can find out whether your prospect is a good fit for you and for them, and if you're a good fit for them, whether they are in a position to move forward with their business, and if you are a solution for them. You're qualifying them on this call instead of just taking them through an hour-long call and they're just remotely not what they need. It won't solve their solution. So this is a good 15-minute call. You try and keep it 15, 20 minutes. You want to respect that time. And this is the outline, what we're going to go through now, of how you qualify people to then take them onto a clarity call and dig deep and then really find out if you can solve their problem. You don't just take anyone on in your business. You want to make sure you resonate with them. At the end of the day, these people have got to be coached, and we've got to make sure it's really right for them, because this is what this is all about, is helping them, detaching yourself from any trophy, money, commission. It's about helping people. If you get that right, you will do well. Okay, so the outline of this is we start with a rapport. Obviously, you don't just go straight into, right, what do you do? You build a bit of rapport. You've been chatting on Messenger, so use it off the back of that. Ask them, it might be something you've been chatting about. How's things? How's you? Are you having a good day so far? Thanks for popping on the call. Really appreciate it. Love your new post or whatever. Try and make that last about 3 or 4 minutes. That's all you need to do. A bit of to and fro. So you make each other feel comfortable. Keep that intimacy going that you've built on chat. And you start in a very neutral posture. It's like talking to a friend. Think of it like going for a coffee with a friend. If you can treat people like that, and not be nervous, not be pushy, just all we're here to do is listen to them and see if we can help them. That is the point of this call. Okay, so you have an engagement back and forth, use the rapport building for Messenger, as I say, and you want to ask them then, look, are you still, after chatting on Messenger, are you still open to getting advice how you can improve the XYZ? Like you say, you're not getting leads, you're not knowing where to find the right people, you don't know how to take them through to a triage or clarity call. So you can attach that pain to that question. Now, the agenda, this is where you want set up the call and start to build the leadership for own. So what I normally do is, what I like to do now is just ask you some questions. I'm aware of and respectful of the 15, 20 minutes that we've got together here. I know you're busy. So I just want to ask a few questions and see if this is going to be a fit for me. If not, no problem at all. I can still give you some free training. that you promised in the chat messenger. Okay, and basically just try and help them out, whatever the outcome is. That's basically what we're doing here. That's what you should always be doing. Okay, so help them understand the reason why you're asking them questions. So the reason, what is it, if it was lead generation, why do you think it isn't working for you on your own? Why, what's the roadblock? Can you put your finger on why you're not getting the lead generation that you want? Okay, so you need to ask them questions to get those answers. You want one pain here, the main pain. We're not going to dig deep like we do in a clarity call, but I'll come on to that in a second. Okay, and then after you've asked any questions, promise to hook them up with a relevant and actual piece of content. So your free training. In my academy, my clients, my students, they if they're not at a stage of doing their own training yet, and they can use me being their coach, their mentor, they use mine. They offer it to people, say, look, this is what my coach taught me, and they send the free training that I give them to send as well. Okay, so information gathering. Now, this is a very important part of the triage call. Okay, so this should take, again, about another 5-6 minutes. You want to then go into the pain and the struggles that they're having. Now, this is so important. So once you've asked the relevant questions, found out what their pain is, and you've understood the full context of their problem, you understand what the problem is keeping them from getting. So you're digging deep. Why are you not doing this? You want to attach clear numbers to that problem. You want to really understand that what their problem is and what's keeping them from figuring it out from themselves. Okay. This, again, is where you've got to get that feel. Yes, what we do will, without fail, help you on this. There's no doubt about it. So if you feel they are qualified, you then want to go into their desire, get clarity on what it is they want. How many lead gens are you looking to get in a day? How many sales are you looking to make a month? Where do you want to be? Do you want to get them from their pain area, finding out by asking questions, fill the gap, find out what that gap is to take them to that desired place where they want to be, that desired end result. Okay, what will work for them. Okay, so they then come to the solution. Okay, so we want to find out, what have they tried themselves to fix the problem? Okay, so we want to tie it back to them, let them tell you what they've done. Are they shopping around for coaching already, or are they working with somebody else at the minute, but it's not quite working out? Ask them how they feel about that. What is it you don't think that you can you put your finger on what it is that you're not moving the needle forward with your business? And then helping us put together, this will help us put together the problem education to position us uniquely. Okay, so it's whether this means, is what we've got a complete solution and will help this person better their life, move forward with what they want to do, really get them to see the results that they want. Okay. We then come into the transition stage. Now, this is quite a smooth transition from triage call through to clarity call. So after you've done all the sort of fact finding, the brainstorming, ask questions, you're clear on what their pain is and where they want to be. Okay, you've sort of bridged that gap. You want to ask them, and always make sure you do ask them for permission. That we want to give you genuine feedback. Is this something you're okay with if I just go through a few points that I think where, I know where we can help you and give you some feedback? Okay. It's as I say, it's a simple transition. So the call to action to to book a call. So what I normally say is, okay, I've gone through now and I can see your main bleeding wound. The main problem you're having is you're not getting enough leads to then, for people that want to buy off you. Perhaps you're not attracting the right people, you're not approaching the right people. Now this is something we go deep into. This is something I 100% believe that will solve this problem for you. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is, as we're respectful of time, as we've only got 15 minutes now and I've got to jump on another call soon, why don't we book an hour call, say tomorrow, where I can really dig deep. We can really sort of brainstorm together, dig deep into other parts of your business you might have problems with, and really drill down and really understand. And I can give you a solution that may work for you. If it doesn't, from then I will still give you some more free training, no problem at all. We can perhaps touch base at another time. I just want to point you in the right direction. And the best way of doing that is to really dig deep and just get some time together. Okay. By now, you'd have built a lot of intimacy from your posts, from your chat messaging. And now you're building more intimacy by going on a triage call with these people. They know who you are now. They've spoke to you. They trust you. You've not at any point pushed anything on them. Okay. So that's what I tend to do. I said, are you free for a call tonight, or, tomorrow I'm free, tomorrow afternoon? You can give him your Calendly link at this point. I tend to try not to, because if you give a Calendly link, people do tend to sit on it and that leads to ghosting. You want to say to them, I'm free tomorrow. I can really help you here. So bear that in mind when you're just transitioning. It's a gentle transition. It's not salesy. There's no part of this that is salesy. And even on the clarity strategy call, which I'm going to come to in a minute. Now, if you are unsure, you've got to be sure that these are people you can work with if you can solve a solution. So if you're not sure, and you want to ask some more qualifying question. You want to find out their financial position. You want to find out if they've got the time. So start digging a little bit deeper. You might have to take another 5 minutes in the conversation. If you don't think they're a fit for what you can do, they can't afford it, it's not the right time for them, let them know. Give them the free train and say, look, I'm going to give you this free train. I'll touch base with you once you've had to see what we do. We'll touch base down the line. Obviously you want to find out where they are in terms of coachability. Are they willing to be coached? And obviously, as I say, financially, on a scale 1 to 10, are they 1? I've got no job, I've got $50 in the bank to my name. Or are you sort of 10? Yes, I want to invest in a business because I do believe I have to make 5, 10, 20K a month. Okay. So that's pretty much the triage call. Okay. An easy transition. Keep it to your 15, 20 minutes. Don't get in the friend zone. This is why we take control of the call. And then we want to take them through to the clarity strategy calls. Okay. So what is a clarity strategy or sales call? Some people call it, and how long should it last? Now, your clarity call is you're at the point where, again, you approach, you've built more intimacy, you have a little bit of rapport at the start again, but this is where we want to dig deep into their pain, into their, you'll find out might not just be lead generation. By digging deep, it could be the spouse, it could be the fact that people around them are giving pressure saying, oh, this is another one, and they're sort of scared to take the leap. It be the fact that they've got no confidence in themselves. It might be that they hate their 9 to 5. You've got to be in that problem solver mindset. You just want to ask questions and mainly listen. Okay. Listen to them. Ask open-ended questions so they can answer you. Let them hear themselves tell you it. Because at no point now do you go in with any benefits or anything of what you do. You literally get to the bottom. You try and help them. It is about the prospect. Okay. So, you want to get the curiosity frame. So I'm just curious, why now? Why have you decided to sort of take action now? Or if they're new, what is it about affiliate marketing, high ticket, that's attracting you? Why are you doing it now? Where do you want to be in 5 months? What are your financial goals? You're just being open. We're asking this question. We've got 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. Listen, question, listen. Okay. Just treat them as a friend. If you can get that right and not be nervous, just totally detach yourself from any commission. It just, if they do buy from, they buy from you. Great. If they don't buy from you, they don't buy from you. Great. It doesn't matter. If you can get in that mindset, and show them that you're there to help them, you've got a business to run. The money will come along the line. You've just got to show you can help people. But this is all about them. And if you can get that right, instead of pushing, instead of trying to give them the benefits, that comes when you put the offer, if they're a fit. Okay. So scripted v natural. Now it's like when you phone up for a mobile phone or something. It's very scripted, long-winded. They ask you all the same questions and it sounds robotic, but you don't tend to mind that with a phone. You need that phone. The score with that, but this is very different when you're changing someone's life, when you're helping them with their business and getting them from A to B. Okay, you've got to sound human. People, as soon as you start selling, i.e. scripted, and sound robotic, people are going to go into buyer defense mechanism. They are going to go on the back foot and they're going to go, woo, you're selling to me, straight away. You don't want to do that at any point of this part of the clarity call. This is a fact-finding mission. Okay, so be as natural as you can, ask the questions, have empathy, and really let them know that you care. Just let them talk, let them open up, find a bit more about their past, what they've done in the past. Is this something you've wanted to do for a while? Have you always wanted to do this? Just be yourself, just be natural. You have a framework, yes, but not a script. Okay, that's why I haven't scripted anything on here, because you've got to pull it into your own words, these methods, this philosophy behind it. And only then can you put it in your own words, your own tonality, your own language, your own dialect, as it was. So this is very, very important. If you stay natural, you will see better results. Okay, the delivery to the specifics. So in terms of delivery, it's all about attaching it to their emotions. You want to find, you don't want to sell the benefit. You don't want to start going, well, our course does this, our course does that. This is just going to, again, put them on the back foot. You want the specifics of where they are emotionally. You want to find out what's pinning, what their bleeding wound is, what it really is, and try and tie it to what your solution is. And when you become clear on what the specifics of their problems are, you can then make that decision of, yes, we definitely can help them. If you believe in your product, which you should do, or your service, you give clarity on that, but that will come soon. You need human to human connection. Okay, you need to be like a friend, like I said earlier, I've sort of touched on this, and completely, I can't stress this enough, detach yourself from the sale. Treat this as if you're giving them a free service. If they do come on board, brilliant. If they don't come on board, they're not ready yet, or they're not the right fit for what you want to do. You never force anyone if it's not a right fit, because you're going to have problems down the line. You don't want that for your customer mainly, and for yourself. Okay, if they're not coachable and you've got any inkling that there won't be a fit, you end it. It's as easy as that. I know it sounds probably not what you want to hear, but there are many, many people, by being humane, by being natural, being honest, you will get a lot of respect from a lot of people that are a fit. Okay. And one of the most important things is be that leader. Okay. What people really buy. So the saying is people buy from people. Myself, I think it's absolute bullshit. Let's put it this way. Say your mum or your gran or your brother or a good friend started an online business that was to do with health and fitness coaching, but you were healthy and fit, and it just was something you didn't want to do. You love your mum, you really like her, but you're not going to sign up to her online course because it's not what you want to do. It's just, you know, you're not going to buy it because it's not going to, you know, you don't want to get fit. You don't need to get fit, perhaps. And it's not what you want to do, where you might have someone who you didn't particularly like, is have got no charisma, no personality, has got a course on getting lead generation with proven results. You don't like the person, but he's giving you value, or he or she's giving you value. They're giving you the problem solution to their pain. Exactly. People buy solutions to their pain. People buy the transition, the vehicle that takes them from pain to pleasure. Okay, if you can get that in your mind, you know, you would give them the money because you don't care about them. They're just the vehicle that's taking you there. So bear that in mind, that, you know, you need to be likable. If they like you, that is an absolute benefit. It's an absolute touch that, you know, great, they even like me as well. But this is all about listening, empathy, getting to the root of their problem. And then you go transition then to say, right, have you got any questions? You're really clear on if you can help them or not. So if you can help them, you just know that they will get results out of what you're doing. I do with my academy. I'm 150% confident that the one-on-one coaching that I give, the round-the-clock support, and that my 26 years of sales and 14 years of being online, I know how to move these people forward because I've got the answers to what they want. You've got to keep that in your mind. If you know, don't just say, well, it might help you. Be clinical. Be, you know, show leadership. Show, you know, we can help you. We can definitely help you, and I'll show you why. The pain you had there, where you've got not getting the leads, we've got this system where not only we will show you how to find the right people that want to buy from you, where they hang out, and do it in a humane way. We will then show you how to transition them through approaching them on chat messaging with our easy flow chat messenger system, and then take them through the chat, building the rapport, building trust with your content, which will also up your game into the type of people that, you know, you're doing pillars here. You're showing them different parts of what you're doing. Okay. So I do believe this is something we can move you from, you know, XYZ to the state of pleasure, where you want to be, the state of desire. I do believe, you know, that if you started this now, we could get you going, and you will see results in your business within really a couple of few weeks. How does that sound to you? Would you like to go ahead with that? And let's get you started. Let's get that needle really moving for you. Okay, so you're doing it in a way, it's not pushy. Pushy is, right, you need this. So what we're going to do, what's your credit card number? That's pushy. You need to do what I'm saying. Even if they weren't a fit, people will do this. You've got, what you're doing is finding out the problem. You're going, look, I've got a solution. I believe it works. You know, how does that sound to you? And then silence. Okay, give them the price. Work up to that. So are you okay for me? Any questions after that stage? Any questions? I'd like to give you what this will cost. Then you go, so to name their pain points. So your lead generation problems, you want to leave your 9-to-5 job, you hate it. We can get you out of that. I left mine within 4 months of starting in affiliate marketing or whatever course you're doing. We can attach these points and solve them for you for the price of X amount. Would you like to get that? Would you like to get that done now? Would you like to jump on now and we can get you started? And then silence. Do not make a sound. Put yourself on mute if you have to, and wait for their reply. Now, at this stage, they may be all in, or they might have more questions. At this stage, you haven't covered the value. You haven't shown the value enough. So you fight again. So, what is it specifically that you're not, what do you think that you don't feel you can move the needle with this? Is it a sort of money thing? Is it a time thing? And then you're going back and just dealing with the objections. Now, I have got this training and a method that I use sometimes called the 10 key training, 10 key method strategy, sorry. Now, this, if you want the training, DM me, just hashtag 10 keys. Now, this, there tends to be about 10 usual objections that pop up. Now, the way the 10 keys work is that we deal with the objections before in the research, the discovery stage. So we overcome each objection before we come to making the offer and the price. So they feel obliged that they can't go back on what the person's already, for example, you're covering the spouse. So you cover the spouse issue, and once you've covered that, they can't go back as an objection and use it at the end. So if you want that training, feel free to DM me or drop me an email and I'll send it to you. Okay. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs. This is something we dig deep into. Every single sector, every part of the puzzle we dig deep into. So moving on, what you want to do is become a pro, have daily habits. Great marketers, great salespeople, great professionals have habits. Amateurs have habits too. That's why they're not successful, because they don't have the right habits. Believe in your solution and service. You really got to believe in it. I was in a program when I first started out. I basically learnt myself before I upped my mentorship to the great one I have even to this day. The person put the price up to 4,800. It was not worth that for what they were particularly doing, and I just stopped selling it. That's why I moved on. I didn't believe in it, and you've really got to believe in it. And I know my clients believe in what we do, and I have 150% believe in what I do. So make sure you really believe in it. You really can use that to say, look, we can get you there. There's no doubt about it. I'm confident, and the results will show for themselves. Okay. Most of all, have certainty that comes in with that. Be certain on what you're doing. Give conviction when you make your offer. Don't just say, we might be able to help you here. No, I know we can help you. These are points that we absolutely drill down onto in our training. We have full support, full coaching on, and this will work for you. Not it might work for you. Be believable. You've got to make sure that does tie with what their problem pain. If it doesn't, don't go there. Okay. Now, if you've enjoyed this training, this is something we go really deep into with one-on-one coaching, 2 Q&As a week in the AMBO Academy, along with every part of the puzzle. These are just very big parts of a big puzzle. Okay, it's all angles that you've got to come in from here, from your chat message, your avatar, to your content, to your group, to your optimizing your groups and your profile. This is all taught, but with this free training, you may have cracked the chat messaging thing. This is about your sales. This is something, one of my probably geniuses, one of the parts I love the most is getting on a call with people. Because you can really dig deep, you can really show who you are as a person and show that you can help them. Okay. We on the course, we have videos, as I say, the 2 Q&As. Now, if you want to book, if this is something you're interested in, we have full training. I mean, this is just a drop in the ocean of the training that I have. If this is something you'd like to go into deeper, why not book a 1-hour clarity call? We could dig deep to see if we can help you. I'm not going to push you, as you know, within this training. I'm just going to see if we can help you. And I do believe if any of these, any of the problems in high ticket affiliate marketing, that you're doing, or you're just doing organic traffic anyway, I know we can help you. I can help you. So feel free to book a clarity call, a 1 hour strategy call there. And we can dig deep. If not, I also offer a free 15-minute call to anyone. Now, this is not a sales call. It's not even, in fact, a triage check-in call. This is where I can point out you in the right direction if you're looking to start a new business or struggling to get the results what you're currently doing. Okay, if my program is not a fit for you, so be it. I can give you some more free training that will help you in the exact areas that might move you, that will move the needle in your own business. If you're just starting out, I can point you. It might be not right for you. Doing chat messaging, doing Facebook, doing getting on a call. You might be better to do low ticket, make sort of $20, $30 here and there. That might be better. And I can certainly give you some advice of some good friends that I know do it and do it reasonably successful. They don't quite make the heights of high ticket. That's why I did it. But I've got nothing against low ticket. I do some myself in parallel to what I do with my high ticket. Okay, so book your free 15-minute call there. Okay, don't forget to join my free high ticket affiliate marketing for over 40s group for more value. It doesn't make it doesn't matter if you're 20, 21. It's just, I mainly work with over 40s because of the program that I do is not techie, and it's more for people coming up for retirement. But the basis is no matter what age you are, the basis, the learning, the teaching, is all the same. Okay, so come across my group, give loads of value on there. We've got videos, training, we've got lives. I do interviews with the big hitters in this industry, and I just love to get people involved, they engage, and it's fab. So thank you so much for taking this training. If you do want the 10 keys, let me know. As I say, book your hour clarity call or book your 15 minutes free call. Well, they're both free calls. And let's see if we can dig deep. If not, I'm all for helping. So if it's not a fit for you, it's not the right time for you, you can get a good insight of to what high ticket affiliate market without having to sign up to some useless $7 or $47 course where you're just going to get very snippet like I'm giving you here. Some people charge about $97 for this, free to people that I want to help, because it is a big puzzle. You can't charge money for something that is a big puzzle, just part of a big puzzle. So thank you so much for watching this. If you can give me some feedback on chat or a little review, that would really help me out on how you found this training. That would be fab. If I did put it on my Facebook, on my stories, I wouldn't show your name. So that really would help if you could just give me a little review or just some feedback, so I can always better myself and help more people. Okay, thanks ever so much, and I shall see you at the top.